This is what I'm saying, right? Well, I guess I'll read the rest of it just so I can understand the context that 6ix9ine is trying to provide. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know Johnson personally, but Johnson bragged about breaking into the Wallace's residence. I then provided Mr. Wallace a photograph of Johnson and two unknown male figures. On what seems to be a FaceTime call, Mr. Wallace informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. Mr. Wallace then provided me with video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on a black and white hooded sweatshirt. Mr. Wallace then provided me with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via the Instagram account Shooter Gang, standing on a dark gray colored SUV wearing the black and white hooded sweatshirt. I then provided Mr. Wallace a link to www.evidence.com to upload the photographs and videos. I then asked Mr. Wallace if he had any questions for me. Mr. Wallace stated he didn't have any more questions for me, so I ended my investigation as I didn't have any further questions for Mr. Wallace at this time. To me, this comes off as a motherfucker that's read some paperwork, that's trying to put something together that sounds like paperwork. And this is why I say it. On arrest reports, investigation reports that I've seen, there isn't just going to be a number. It's going to say what this number is. Case number, arrest number, investigation number. It's going to be titled something. This isn't. Now, it's got two lines here and a line here and a line here. It just seems like somebody just did this shit on Microsoft Word, bro. Like this doesn't look like paperwork that would be sent. And let me see if I can pull up something that I can show you from, let's say, like a case of mine in which you can see how this seems a little bit different. When we go through, you know, you got all these things that just look a lot more official. Like, you know what I'm saying? Date issued, first or administrative justice witness, printed name, signature of the detective. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're looking for, like, look at this. Signature of person making search, date and time of search, sworn signature. There's just so much more information on this. And then this is the in support of application for the search warrant. You're affiant Patrick Brown has been sworn in. It has to give his whole fucking background on who the cop is and why he's valid. And then all these blackouts were from me, just so, you know, because I was literally living in this apartment when I dropped this video. Just the entire thing looks different. So now going back to this piece of paper and again, looking at it like, all right, boom. When you go to prison, you get manila envelopes, right? But you got to go to whatever, law library. I never went in there because I never needed to, right? When you're in the county jail, you get envelopes. I'm sure you could request a manila envelope, but why would you request it for just this piece of paper? Normally, you would just fold this up, right? This thing has one little mark in the corner of it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, somebody just take this and put it in the chat GPT what font this is. And find out what font they like. There's so many. It just doesn't look real to me. And the fact that T Grizzly never even responded to it, and then the guy that posted it, you know, Shooter Gang, this dude right here, the guy that originally posted it, deleted it. I'm just not going for it. I don't think this is real whatsoever. I think this was a poor attempt because if this happened in 2022. I don't know when this dude got arrested, but let's say it's February 7th, like this is dated. This would have been got pushed out. Why is it getting pushed out now, months later? This would have been the first piece of paper he got. Your investigation report, arrest report, incident report, whatever. This would have immediately got pushed. And if you wanted to validate it that much, dude could have had his lawyer come out and be like, yeah, that's real. T Grizzly really has my client in a fucking situation. None of that happened. So I'm not going for this paperwork being real. T Grizzly a snitch. None of that.